Dear friend, I welcome you to the fairy tale kingdom of Olga Kiiashko. Here you'll discover many stories and I have something very special for you today. Iriska Fox and the Missing Chicken by Bibby. Once upon a time, in a forest, there lived a cunning fox named Iriska. She was not only clever, but also known throughout of the whole forest and beyond for her wonderful homemade pastries and muffins, each made with great deal of care and perhaps just a pinch of fairy magic. This attracted animals from far and wide who often visited, eager to taste her enchanted baked goods, but they were often left disappointed, for Iriska's little oven could never make enough to meet the demand, and being greedy, Iriska wanted to hire a price for what little she had to share. Now, as a fox, cunning schemes were never far from Iriska's mind. One day she devised a plan to steal one of Clara the badger's famous hens, so that it would lay eggs for her delicious pastries and muffins, saving Iriska time and money. Hidden in a bush, she waited patiently outside Clara's home, and as soon as Clara had left to go to work, Iriska, fast as a flash and quiet as a mouse, took one of the valuable hens, quickly returning to hide it in her den. However, in the very same forest there lived a police dog named Oscar. He was always vigilant, keeping his ears perked up, listening out for trouble. His nose too was kept close to the ground, constantly sniffing for danger. Indeed, keeping order in the forest was his whole purpose. So it was no surprise that Oscar quickly learned about Clara's missing hen and immediately began an investigation. Oscar soon found traces of Iriska's paw prints near Clara's home, which became the first piece of evidence. Enlisting the help of other forest animals in the search, more clues soon followed: red fur, a few scattered feathers, and, of course, the unmistakable sweet smell of enchanting pastries, which Oscar followed all the way back from Clara's house to Iriska's den. Knocking on the door, he shouted, "Iriska! Oh, come out! Oh, I know what you've done!" But Iriska, shocked to be found out so soon, refused to come out. "Oh, dear, she thought my plan was so perfect, but this noisy mongrel has ruined everything." Seeing that Iriska had no intention of opening the door, he decided to shame her by exposing her crime to all the animals of the forest. "Everybody, come quickly!" he barked, his commanderly voice traveling deep into the forest. Gathering all the animals around him, he presented the evidence and, convinced of the truth, they all stood outside Iriska's den, refusing to leave until she returned Clara's hen. Seeing that her cunning plan had been so easily uncovered and that there was no escape, Iriska was filled with remorse, for although she was cunning and sly, she wasn't bad. She returned the hen to Clara and apologized to all the animals for her actions. "I'm so sorry. These plans are as irresistible to me as my bacon is to you." Wow! That's when, smiling for the first time, Oscar shared his advice, saying, "Iriska, you're a bad thief, but you're so talented at making pastries and muffins. You should open your own bakery and share your delicious treats with all of us." Iriska heeded Oscar's advice, and soon, with the help of the other creatures, her very own bakery opened to great celebration. Finally, the animals could enjoy her magical treats. Iriska still had ideas, mostly about new combinations of ingredients, but stopped being a thief and became a good friend and neighbor to all the forest creatures. And so, thanks to the clever police dog Oscar, Iriska found a new path and longed to share her talents with others, making the forest an even more wonderful place for all its inhabitants. Well, farewell, friend. For now, our story is at an end. See you soon in the fairy tale kingdom of Olga Kiiashko.